Good morning, welcome to CEDIA 2023. My name is Trip Spate. I am with the sales group over at ASPIRE WAC. And we want to take you into the Experience Center and show you a few things. Come on in. The first thing I want to bring your attention to is our new window wall sconces on the side here. You'll see how it has full adjustment, right? We have the ability to put those in. We can block the light on the top as well as the bottom and adjust the light throw on the bottom of the sconce itself. The next experience I want to show you real quick is ALPINE Micro, one of the smallest apertures in the industry today. If I can guide you up to the top here, 1 inch, 1,000 lumens, has the opportunity to light up a significant space with one unit, but then when I turn 4 of those units on into space, you see how it illuminates very significantly in the spot with only 4 1-inch apertures. If you need something even smaller than that, I can take it down to a pinhole version. So it's a 1/2 inch, 550 lumens, great for accenting spaces. And then if I turn 2 of those on, you can see how, again, with 550 lumens, 1/2 inch apertures with the ALPINE Micro, we can really throw some light on space. The next thing I want to bring your attention to is our ASTRO, which is one of our experiences under ASPIRE. It's our Dim-to-Warm. Gives us an opportunity to take it from a 3000 K down to about 1800, dimming down to that warmth. And if I can bring your attention up to the top, as it dims down, you'll see it go to about 60%, taking it down to a nice comfortable level in that room where you might be reading. And then I can take it down even further, and if you look to the top here, you can see that nice warmth start to come through. The second experience, AURORA. Full color spectrum, 40 million colors. We'll start with the 3000 K temperature, but we can also take it down to blue, right? For instance, that cobalt blue, you're in your workout facility, you're kind of getting pumped, but you want a kind of different mindset and a different light as you're working out in that room. You finish that workout, you're going into your meditation or you're going into your yoga, right? You want to bring it down, really relax. We can bring it down to a dusty rose, or whatever your color palette is, we can bring it to that. Our next experience is ATMOSPHERE, which is our Tunable White. We're going to start with 3000 Kelvin, but it's the closest thing to the ability of the sun. One of the best products in the marketplace today. And you'll see when I change the temperature of that ATMOSPHERE product, if you can guide your head down to the carpet, it really brings out the blues and the purples in that particular product. But if I warm it up, once again, when I bring it down to 2700, you can see those oranges, those reds, those pinks really come out. If I move you over to the wall, you can see our ATMOSPHERE adjustable, and it's going to be throwing on a particular piece of art. And I start with that 3000 Kelvin, and the same color changes can take place, whatever we're trying to highlight. In this case, it's a piece of art. So if I take it up to 6500, you see those blues and purples really start to pop. And then if I take it down to 2700, you see those oranges and reds come out. I'm going to move it over to the wall wash version of the ATMOSPHERE, and you see how it really fills the area around that piece of art. Again, starting with that 3000 Kelvin color. Oops. If I take it up to that 6500, you see how it looks dark and stormy. But if I bring it down to that 2700, it moves from dark and stormy to a nice, wonderful sunset very quickly. And that's our ATMOSPHERE. If I move over to the other wall here, if we need to have something surface mount, we can work with our Stealth Micro. We've got our line voltage version, and then we got our low voltage version as well. So whichever solution you're working with, we have the solution for you. Moving over to our other wall in the Experience Center is our framing projector. In this particular example, the framing projector is actually framing that light around the piece of art that is on the wall. There is actually a piece of art there, fully adjustable. If we needed to turn that into a circle or an angle or make it larger or smaller, we can do that with the adjustments on the framing projector. If I move us over to the next one, which is still the framing projector, but we put what they call a gobo inside. So this particular product is actually throwing the art onto the wall. So that is light that we have projected onto the wall. There is nothing there like it was in the previous, and that is taking place up inside the framing projector with a little tiny gobo that we slide in there. So you could do logos, you could do sports teams, you could do branding, you could do anything you want with that framing projector on the wall, right? Last but not least, if you ask any lighting designer, he or she will tell you that layers of lighting are super important. So we've lit up a certain amount here in the Experience Center. So you've got all of our experiences represented here. You've got Astro, you've got Alpine, you've got Aurora full color, you've got Atmosphere tunable, and then you've got our framing projector as well as some of our window wall sconces represented. And that's our Experience Center for this year. Thanks.